Welcome back to Kids Class and Coronavirus, What Parents Need to Know. Tonight, we're leading a discussion with the superintendents from Portland, Salem-Keizer, Beaverton, and Evergreen school districts.
So in addition to the health and safety of students, families and staff, our leaders are grappling with how to guarantee quality education for underserved communities.
Coronavirus is impacting some of our more marginalized or vulnerable communities and families, whether that means they're considered an essential worker and they have to go risk going into work and potentially getting sick, or whether that means that they've been laid off. And healthcare or a lack of healthcare can have a huge impact on a family, and a lack of work as well. And so we are seeing a greater need from families.
And we showed you the numbers. More than 50% of students in Oregon, 44% of students in Washington qualify for free and reduced lunch.
Superintendent Guerrero, I know you've been working hard. You're passionate about making sure every student's needs are met. How do you handle this when you have students who are already struggling because of their economic conditions, and now it's online learning at home? How are you overcoming that?
Well, we know for us here in Portland, our Black, our Native, our students of color, they've been disproportionately impacted by this health pandemic, the economic crisis, their families, as well as this racial uprising again. So, and before we propose a set of solutions, I think more than ever, it's going to be really important to continue listening to the expressed needs and the lived experience of our communities of color. Certainly, we've heard a few things from some of those focus groups. We know as educators, there's no more important thing than that relationship between teacher, supportive adult, and our students. And we have an opportunity here to leverage all of the assets in the community. And for us, that includes working with our culturally specific partners, for instance, who can provide that family engagement, that mentorship, those check-ins with our students that complement the efforts that our school-based staff, I know, are going to also make attempts at doing. So this really is a time to wrap ourselves around making sure that our most vulnerable students have those supports that will give them an equitable opportunity to access their learning and continue achieving.
I want to go to Don Grotti in Beaverton. So I want to ask you this next question, because you shared with us that you grew up in poverty. I don't know if I'm right, but you didn't have electricity until maybe you were in high school growing up on the Oregon coast. Correct me what the story is, but a question from parents, how do you expect kids to keep up and self-teach if a parent is working, unable to assist them with their online schooling, maybe they're hungry? Can you touch on that?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question. It's not only our parents that are working, it's our parents who are not working also. And sometimes when you add on, we're wanting them to partner with us in the education of their students. It can be absolutely overwhelming for them. And I'll go back to trying to find those wraparound services that we can alleviate some fears and concerns of those parents. Those parents want the best education for their students as much as our affluent parents. And what we need to do is, what are those things? Is it, basic food staples? Is it rent, a place to live? I know that for instance, in Beaverton, a lot of people don't know that Beaverton, and I know Salem and Portland are right next to us, but we have the highest homeless population of any school district in the state. And since COVID-19 has come on, we are seeing that grow significantly, especially with our younger families, 3- and 4-year-olds. So trying to, once again, challenge our other stakeholders to come to the table. We're really trying to work with our county, we're working with our city, our state, and trying to leverage resources to have a collective impact for our most vulnerable. And those students also include our special education students, our emerging language learner students. All of our districts have newcomers that are coming into our districts from other countries, and they are just right now, they're just in a survival mode. So I did grow up in a family that was in a survival mode. So that part of it, I realize. And what I can tell you and the counterparts that are here and other school district superintendents around our state and around the country, it is time. Guadalupe said we have an opportunity here. It's time to look at our most marginalized and vulnerable students and make a statement and put our resources that's really going to make a difference for them in this tremendous and horrible time.
Don, you just said it, and our next question comes from a staff member. They write, I work with high school students in special education. Online learning is very hard for them. Has there been any consideration for opening classrooms just for the special education program? So how will you address students who have IEPs in place and their educational minutes are not being met? I have to think this is the hardest question for all of you. And maybe Christy will go to you on this as far as Salem Keizer is concerned.
Yeah, it is probably the hardest question. And even this spring, one of the things we did is we did a sweep through the district to make sure that any student who had any sort of specialized equipment, communication devices had that in their home. And then our students with disabilities are one of those groups that the minute we meet the exception metrics, we're going to need to find out how to get them in. And I think of it too for our students with a disability as all hands on deck. And so in a classroom where you have a licensed teacher, there's also a number of education support professionals that help. And so I know that schools would have the teacher come on, have the support professional reach out to families, and we're just having to be as creative as possible. And then the minute we can begin getting kids back in, that's one of the groups we really need to get back in. And I think a lot kind of on my heart is even like our students with autism who need routine, who need consistency. Well, they're going to be going through a number of transitions. So we're starting comprehensive distance learning. Maybe we can get them back in targeted groups. And then if we come in full blended learning, think about the transition for a student who might really struggle with transitions. So we're gonna have to be really explicit with our teaching, super creative, and all hands on deck. And I think of that for all of our marginalized groups. How do we provide the basic, but then layer on the supports with other departments, with other specialists within our district, and with our community-based organizations. I know that the Coalition for Equality in our community has done tremendous outreach with our families as well. And so they're kind of on the front lines of that with us. But yeah, it's probably, so many of our kids right now are really on our hearts and in our minds.
I have a question. I'm not sure who to ask this of, but I'm curious. You all are from really big school districts. Has anybody recently come from a small school district who's going to have to deal with special ed, and what do you think they are going to do? Jump in if you want to answer that question.
Yeah, let me go ahead and start. I think that the largeness of our systems both is an opportunity and a challenge at the same time. When you think about our largest high school in Salem Keizer is 2,300 students, and you think about my former district of Dallas, Oregon, where their high school is about 1,000. So when they can begin bringing kids back in to school, they can bring them back in so much more often because cohorts of 100 are only 10 at 1,000 student high school. And so I think that the small districts have the opportunity of getting to in-person learning quicker, and the large districts have the opportunity of more real specialists to reach out into our specific groups and our marginalized populations. So I think the small district, there is definitely some advantages. We run the largest transportation system in the Valley, and it's actually larger than Beaverton and Portland Public just because of our larger geography. So when we start thinking about how do you cohort kids and get them on buses and get them into school, again, it's just this huge puzzle where in a 3,000 student district, you have smaller walking or more kids that can walk. There's just not the layers of complexity, I think, in a smaller district, even though we all are dealing with the same challenges.
Gotcha. Thank you for your perspective.
Can I add something there? Just from my perspective, because I've been in Evergreen for 20 years, but I've worked in some smaller districts. A lot of it is just, it comes down to the connection, right? It's whether you have a large district, you have a small district, it's that building, making the connection with the parent, making sure that they feel comfortable to have the conversation, letting everyone know what their issues are. We face a lot of the same things. What we never really talked about, logistically, just feeding kids is such a significant thing in this time, because as you mentioned, I think you said all the districts represented here are at or above 50% free and reduced. In a situation where, it's hard to get kids into school to be fed, we've got to be creative and find out ways to make sure that kids can be fed and be taken care of. But it really does come from my perspective, our staff at all levels has to have in their heart that they're there for our kids. We are here for the kids, whether we're a large district or a small district. We wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the students. And in my mind, if we always look at it that way, we're going to find ways to do that. We're creating student engagement teams in our buildings where if we have families that haven't reached out or a student hasn't connected, we're going to make sure within that week we're reaching back out through the teacher, through counselors, through paras that we have. We're doing literally everything we can. And understand that I'm certain Oregon's dealing with the same thing we are in Washington, and that's that we're doing this in the face of economic crisis, where we're all facing reductions of revenue and trying to figure out how we're going to do all this. So for me, we, like I said, as school districts, we wouldn't exist if it wasn't for kids. So we have to figure out at all levels how to take care of our students.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on. So this week, Portland Public Schools announced in a survey that it would offer a child care option to help parents. And so a viewer asked, for Superintendent Guerrero, why is PPS proposing a 5-day per week fee-based, $1,000 a month, a daycare option to assist with kids' online learning, but not able to safely provide for in-person instruction for those kids that want to send kids to school? Hopefully that makes sense, what's being asked there.
Sure, I'll start off by saying school districts in Oregon, particularly in the metro or the cities near health centers, collaborated on making sure that our heroes, our essential workers who are working, serving those that have been affected by this pandemic, with making sure that their children had a safe place to be. And I know that school systems stepped up in partnership with licensed childcare providers. And we would all recognize that these are not the ideal conditions for teaching and learning. And as I said earlier, we have to explore all the assets and potential strategies out there that might meet families' needs. And so Portland did put a survey out there around help us gauge what that actual need is, because we're trying to bring partners in the community together who are licensed childcare providers who might be a match to operate in safe ways to serve a segment of our students. But as we've been focused on this evening, we want to make sure that all of our students and families have access to some equitable support. So as I mentioned earlier, some of our focus groups and conversations have elevated that, there's some level of need for safe places to learn and get tutoring. So what I'm saying here is we're exploring what are some options that some essential workers, including our employees, we're asking to be in front of our students all day. What options might exist for them? Are they interested? How might this be resourced? And so hopefully we'll be able to propose some actual menu options to families that are feasible, and that's what we're looking at right now.
What about, and you can maybe just show your hands as we look at the group, are any of other districts looking at the child care option right now? Okay, Salem, Beaverton, Mike,
Yeah, well, we're looking at working with the local partners potentially in our schools. We wouldn't staff it ourselves.
Okay. And I saw you raise your hand, Dawn. Beaverton's thinking about that?
Yes, so we already, like Guadalupe, I imagine Christy also, we have outside providers serving essential workers in 2 of our sites right now. We have a total of 10 daycare providers, but the 2 are serving all day. And most of our daycare providers, they're equipped for usually before and after school services. And now the idea to ramp up where all day, it takes some time. And in addition, we are reaching out to some specific community stakeholders, and we are seeing what we can do. I know we've been in contact with our county commissioners. They're interested in trying to support us in various ways, as our city is also. And so we're trying to find out how we can garner some additional resources for Beaverton. And when we're talking about our employees, we will be allowing some of our employees to work from home, and or if they would like to come into the bricks and mortar, they'll be able to do that depending on different health requirements of each employee. And I think for all of us, first and foremost, is the health and safety of our students and our staff. And the only other thing I would want to say, and I think we would all say that, is we have a better idea about this distance learning when we go out, and don't sell our staff short. We have some amazing educators, we have amazing support staff, and we have some amazing administrators. And we are going to be better. We are going to do better because our kids deserve it.
Yes, so we have a lot of questions about the return someday to in-person learning, student safety, and what if you have to quarantine, and a lot of questions.
Yeah, the American Academy of Pediatrics is advocating to return to the classroom, and we'll talk about that when we come back.